How you doing, Lady Kenzie? How you doing? Guys, welcome in. Watch party time. Who we got winning tonight, chat? Who we got going all the way through to that final? Grand final test Eastern. Obviously, that's after about 11 o'clock our time. Cams off. All the overlays are off. Just pure out God mode Call of Duty, and that's what we're going to watch tonight. Another little host party. We had good fun with it the other night. It was quite well received. So hopefully we're going to enjoy it again tonight. See how it goes down. As you can see, you've got 9 minutes until their chat show starts, and that's when they get all the talking going, and that's when the fun begins. And you can see that first one is at 1:30, which is obviously 6:30 our time. How we all doing, and guys, just try and keep their chat coming in. What we got in our finals? LA Thieves versus Optic. Just want to do some get that fun all over that screen. All over that screen. Here we go, and then we got Atlanta, and then we got Atlanta FaZe, and I got to get them against obviously Sublimers as well. My boys, Atlanta FaZe up against Sublimers. Guys, again, thanks to everyone jumping in all across the platforms. You people watching, guys, if you are jumping in, watch the video with us, have some fun with us, get your predictions in, all the usual shenanigans. Who are we going for? Who are we cheering on? Obviously, being a FaZe boy, want to see FaZe bring home against the Blimers in the second game. First game we've got, which should be starting in a few minutes' time. Sorry, about 1/2 past. So it's about 20 minutes ish for the first game. Who we got? Who you got going through? Who you got winning it all? Let us know in the chat if you are watching. Watch party time. Welcome in, everybody. How are we all doing? Couple of people on YouTube, couple of people on Facebook. It's Call of Duty Major League. How are we all doing? Guys, we've got some people jumping in. If you are watching, tell us where you're watching from. Thank you for popping in. A couple of guys on YouTube. A couple of guys on Facebook. Some across on the Kick platform and on Twitch as well. So thank you very much, guys. 3 minutes until this finals. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. I don't think this year FaZe's team are strong enough to beat Texas. And I feel like if Texas don't get past LA Thieves, I think LA Thieves might beat us too. Just from watching the last few games in the season. But let us know what you think. Last few games in this series, they've looked a little bit better than we have. But let's get it going. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. Thank you, Lady Kenzie. Very good. Thank you. Appreciate you for jumping in, sticking by with us on YouTube. 2 minutes until this final gets going with the commentary underway, and they're going to look through some of the teams. Give us a rundown. Guys, if you are watching, get your predictions in. Let me know what we're saying and who we're saying. Hey, Shani, how you doing? Thank you for jumping in, baby. Guys, who we picking? First round, you've got the emojis in the chat. You've got LA Thieves or you've got Autistic. Who we going for? Hey, bud, TX and Lads to win it, I guess. From watching them in the last few games, Laminator, I don't think so. I don't think so. I get the feeling that FaZe could get undone here. So obviously that's first, and then eliminations. So I'm guessing it is. Yeah, so I'm guessing it's the first two winners go through. I don't really understand how it works. So obviously they will go through to. I'm guessing what's going to happen is seed 1 and 2 are obviously 1 and 2. So if they win, they go through to the final, and then the two losers will play in the elimination final, and then they go through. The winner out of that goes through to the final as well. I think that's how they're going to run this. I've never watched this. I've got really into it this year, so I really sort of got behind it. So we're hosting it and stuff like that. Here they go. Here they go.
Who's better today? That is going to be the question. So much pressure on these players. We're only halfway through our season.
Yeah, exactly. It's so good to watch, bro. Honestly, share the shit out of the stream, man. Get as many people in as you can. Yeah, the more people we get in here watching, the better. Is Meep in here? Yo, Source Gaming, what's going? No, not yet. Meep isn't in yet. What are we doing? You're going to bed, darling. That's what you're going to kiss us. Go and get, no, you've done that. Go close your thing. Go to bed now.
Welcome to the Call of Duty League.
Guys, we got 3 beautiful people in on Kick right now. Let's keep those with predictions coming in.
Sunday, coming at you live from Columbus.
Let's go. Let's get this up. So we can have some fun here. Source K in there as well. 1 person watching over on YouTube as well. 2 people watching on Facebook. If you haven't already, they're playing for that beauty of a trophy right in the middle there, chat.
In our competition, $500,000 on the
playing for 500 grand too.
Let's start here. We have Alley Cat and Nameless on the desk. Alley Cat, it's a championship Sunday. Which team surprised you most coming in of our final?
Let's go!
I don't think a lot of people had them in their top 4 coming into the championship Sunday, and also I cannot wait to see
it's not late, Lady Kenzie. It's about 5-ish, 6-ish.
Major finals, 6 different teams represented. Finally, we are guaranteed to see someone with a repeat performance in a grand final. Who do you think has the best chance?
Man, you got to say Optic Texas, right? They've been absolutely dominant. The hard point has been on point, and everyone has stepped up. Even Ghosty's in the top 10 KD for this tournament. The man is finding kills, and the team is dominating.
Optic has always been a fan favorite. Now they're actually our statistical favorite for the event.
And now we got 5 beautiful people watching everyone Kick right now. Let's go, let's go! Guys, let's hype this shit up. Let's hype this up. If you are watching for the first time, please say hello. If you are joining us for the first time, if you are a Mutineers fan or anything like that, any of this kind of fans, Mutineers fan, I said the wrong team. Any of these fans.
They won the slaying battle. They took the series with ease in a 3-0.
Yeah, and then
Optic for the win. No, Source K, no! No, it's yeah, it is about to say yeah, but 1:30 your first game. It's in this match maybe, but it's all about phase, buddy. It's all about phase.
Yep, and right after that, we saw Optic Texas versus the New York Subliners.
I'm a big phase fan. Big phase fan. I've been for the last 2 or 3 seasons. Guys, we got people getting it. Let's get that chat going as well. Who have you got predicting? Over, if you're not watching over on Kick, come over on Kick and you can use the cool little emojis we've got going on. Find out them on Facebook because Facebook hates me. If you're watching on YouTube as well, which I know Lady Kenzie is, get that hype in. Let's try and get this absolutely going. So okay, bring it in them optics. Bring the optics. That's gonna be that's gonna make my screen look disgusting. Love it. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube or you're watching on Facebook, get your predictions in. I can get your little things flying across that screen if you want them to.
We saw their first match, they looked great, and then that Optic match they dropped down, still have an opportunity. They bounce back strong versus that.
Yeah, so whoever goes there, they go straight through because they're top seeds. But that's how it works. That makes more sense, eh? That makes more sense. I love FaZe. I hope they win and be watching FaZe. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Lady Kenzie knows. So Lady Kenzie comes in with her FaZe prediction too. So let's get them flowing on through that chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Another vote for FaZe.
Yeah, and they're looking to break the hardpoint streak today as they head into that matchup versus the LA.
I mean, I am a big FaZe fan. Do not get me wrong. I am all FaZe through and through. But Optic look good. Ghosty is just something else.
Not only in hardpoint and in series, but also trying to lift up that.
Oh, Source K, we're gonna fall out, my friend.
Throughout this tournament, I mean, the best player in the building so far.
Guys, we got numbers coming in now. Let's go. 5 people watching on Kick. We got 4 or 5 on YouTube.
You've been
Sorry, on
practicing
Facebook,
that
1
long
or 2 on
run,
YouTube.
Barely any practice when you picked up Ghosty, and now you've had more practice, and you're in.
I can't hate FaZe.
Every single game mode, they're super strong in, but they have a tough opponent in the Thieves, right? We'll get into it a little bit later when it comes to the game.
I don't hate anyone. There's no like they really took gaming to make. Oh, 100%.
We mentioned that
The real CEO, thank you for that like on the stream, buddy.
Record of 11-0, they could be the first to make it 12 with a game 1 against LA Thieves.
Let's try and get this absolutely flowing. Couple of people watched. They did exactly. FaZe made exactly what they did.
All their opponents in that game.
Oh my God, how level is this?
This is going to be an excellent matchup.
Woo!
You can see the control advantage for the Thieves, hardpoint advantage for Optic. It could come.
See the thing is, yeah, let's go FaZe! Let's go! Optic Texas. These are definitely 100%. Oh mate, Thieves are so good though. Thieves are so good.
Watch party and gassing Optic, that's insane.
Going to be a dope matchup.
Like,
Yeah, for sure. I'm really hoping it is an Optic FaZe.
All the teams this year, right now, currently Optic is probably like, including us. I think that like,
FaZe Optic final.
Major, they've been giving
that
us
would
some
be
pretty rough
my
scrims sometimes,
that
but
would be
we
my
have our
sort of
times where we
like
play them close.
perfect matchup.
But
I think.
I just want to play
If it's
them
a
on lane
FaZe Optic
strictly
final,
out
that
of
would be
pure
so
competition.
good. My
I think
hype
that
would be
they're working
real.
us right now.
Like that is for sure.
I think if they beat New York,
Sean is my partner. Is a Toronto fan, so last night was enjoyable.
Draza went crazy for the
fully enjoyed that.
yesterday, and the whole team put up positive
I'm a Chicago
numbers
Optic
across the
player.
board
A
against
Chicago
some
Optic
tougher
player?
opponents, and
I have never heard of it. I'm
LA
guessing it's like a
FaZe.
sub league or
How
something
does
like
a team
that.
like this hold FaZe a super slang squad negative, and can they do it against another powerhouse in Optic?
Well, the biggest question right now is their search and destroy. I felt like that's what this matchup would have came down to. Just because LADs, where they do struggle, it does have to be in that game mode. But they smoked Minnesota Rocker on search and destroy, and they smoked the Atlanta FaZe, who is known as one of our best search and destroy teams on one of their more comfortable maps. So LADs certainly out for blood this weekend.
We talk about the ability of the.
I mean, these boys have got to
FaZe
step
and
it
the
up tonight,
optics
don't
of
they?
the
Let's be
world's
honest, they've
ability
got to
to
step
slay.
it up.
Well,
I mean,
LA
Slasher
FaZe
for Atlanta as well, he's been absolutely shocking. He really needs to find something out somewhere because he's been absolutely rubbish so far.
They have 3 players in our top 8 currently with Draza, Envoy, and Octane.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But these guys are so damn good at this game. They are. Put the link to live stream in chat.
Very talented. These are your world champions, and you talked about how they could match up versus the top teams in Respawn, and how they neutralized FaZe and kept the BZ at a 0.7. Well, it's because of their rotations and their fundamentals. Those are on another level. They always have been, and they have an extremely deep map pool. So in the controls,
Is
they're
Slasher a
tough
new
team to go
player?
up
He's
against. And
not
in
on the
hardpoint,
website.
You know they're
Yeah,
gonna
so
be on
he's-
those rotos. We saw Draza and Envoy
He's
yesterday.
old but
They're
new.
looking to bring that back today.
So he's kind of come in, fit in, try to
fill
fill in, and then kind of done something shit.
Yeah.
They did get spanked by Siege yesterday, and it was painful to watch. They did get absolutely spanked yesterday. FaZe, they wasn't. They were. But Thieves are another one of those teams where they're just.
FaZe is taking on the subliners, and Atlanta FaZe
They're kind of
has
like-
now made it a
they're
ridiculous,
there.
what, 20 of 25
They're a team
CDL
that's kind of
tournaments,
turning up,
making it
right?
into the Final Four, if
But
not
that's the
23.
best thing about it.
This
These are that team that's
so
just turning up.
consistent,
Guys, if
always
you're
a
just
threat
joining us on
championship
Kick as well, we've got our other chat flowing through, so I'm talking to both chats. So I've got Facebook, Kick, YouTube, and Twitch all going at the same time.
At every single major. So if you want to put your bets anywhere, it would be.
But guys, thank you to everyone who's joining us on Kick as well. 6 beautiful viewers in here. If you are in here, do say hello. We've got 3 beautiful people watching over on YouTube right now. Let's go. Facebook, turn up. Facebook, turn up.
They're inconsistently winning hard points where.
But guys, we are feeling it. We're rolling with it. We're getting it going. Guys, whilst we're building up to that game, we've got about 5 minutes. Everyone who is in chat right now, we've got 6 of you on Kick. Got 3 of you on YouTube, 2 of you on Facebook. Get your predictions in for that first game for me. I want to see that flowing through on that chat right now. FaZe, let's see, who are we going for in game 1? Who are we going for? Optic? Or are we going for Thieves? Okay, so we got Source K coming in with that Optic love all day, baby. Source K, get off Facebook, get back onto Kick, bro. We did.
Typically plays well against them, but don't forget the last time these
Thank
guys
you for
matched
hitting
up in
that
the
love.
stage,
Thank you. Appreciate
fell
you.
to the New York subliners, right? And it went
But
to a 5
Optic
guess who took
from
over?
Sean
It
as
was
well.
P-Dog,
Yeah, going
the guy
Thieves.
they
Yeah,
dropped a while back. So
bro,
this
these
series
guys
is
are so
always
they're gonna get. Yeah,
Let's
they
talk
fucking
a little
are.
bit about
Optic
these
for sure.
subliners and P-Dog. I love this Priest guy,
See?
right? He's been doing work online, especially against
I
his
think
former
Optic
team.
are too good.
What has he been doing on land, though?
I think
How is
Optic
New
are too
York
good.
in this position to play for a title once again, Ali?
But I tell you what, against these Sublimers, if Abizi is on form, Sublimers got no chance.
Priesta is having an incredible series games, and he's fairly consistent on it as well. In this matchup, again, it leans
now
in
we're
favor.
talking.
This
Yeah.
is his matchup where Priest popped
But
1.53 and he shuts down Slasher on the other side of things. I know we're talking about Slasher.
Guys, remember if you haven't already on I hate to say it, but Sublime is maybe face. I don't think so. I don't think. If Priester gets going, maybe. But I can't see. I just don't see it happening. But that might just be the FaZe little fanboy inside me that's coming out and doesn't want to cry. I don't want to cry today.
Other than base, 3 players with 0.8s or below.
Already had happy tears today. I don't want sad tears.
We're shutting it down. What turned around from what we saw from them earlier in the tournament to Saturday night?
Yeah, you know, we've heard it a few times from this guy in interviews and also Kismet. It's about like finding the consistency within the game and some of the strategies, whether that be breaking or rotation, trying to make the consistent same play over and over so it's repeatable.
But yeah, guys, so we've got, how many votes we got in? So we've got 1, 2, 3. I only seen the best of London, so I don't know how they play. They're good. They are good. All these teams obviously are going to be good now. They're all in the final and stuff like that. Jack coming in as well to watch along with us. Appreciate you jumping in, buddy.
That matchup is coming up at 3 o'clock as we show you the
yeah,
schedule on the day. 4 games remain. We start with our winners bracket finals. Texas is going to be taking on LA. Then we'll see.
So, guys, for you guys that are watching, if you don't understand it, to get in the elimination finals, it is the loser of both the games. Go through.
Nameless, you think we're going to be here for a long night?
I believe.
The finals here is going to be insane.
I can't remember exactly how it works, but we'll learn it.
Could have made that case from the qualifiers.
Guys, 4 people on Facebook, 3 people on YouTube, 4 people on Kick as well. Let's go, guys! If you haven't hit that sub button on or the follow button on Kick, please hit that sub button. It does enter you into a massive giveaway at the end of the month, which is Pokemon or £50 depending on you. It's only £5 for a sub as well, and any gift it gets you into the extra one.
For years, like you guys have slowed down these runs for this team for so long. Like, what's a little bit different about playing the Optic side?
I feel like the obvious answer is the fans. I feel like we play Optic at least in like probably like the most hype match of the event most of the time, or like that winners finals type moment. And there's no fans this time, but looking forward to be a battle anyways.
I think it's going to be a battle, that's for sure. Now, you guys have been clicking. Like, you have hit unreal form. But you know these Thieves teams, the later the year goes, they start to click. Where's your head at going into this matchup tomorrow?
We're definitely confident, but we're obviously not overlooking Thieves. I mean, they're a way different team on land, so we know tomorrow's going to be a battle.
Yeah, I think without question, this should be sensational. For you guys, what do you think is, like, starting to hit for you now? We're at that stage in the year where you click, where you figure it out. Are you there yet or close?
I don't think we're completely there yet, but I think we're getting close. I feel like we've been getting better at S&D. I feel like we really had a problem with our respawns, just getting our map pool kind of deeper. But overall, S&D-wise, I mean, they're a good S&D team, so looking to hopefully come out hot versus them.
Yeah, I'm curious then, Bruce, like what mode do you think is going to be maybe the biggest test? Because you guys have been nuts in hardpoint. Is it going to be control? Is it going to be search? Like, where's the focus at going into this?
I'd probably say the control. I mean, our HP is kind of, it's kind of even, and our S&D is, we're pretty confident in that, but the control is kind of 50-50, so probably that mode.
Well, one big takeaway, dude. What are you looking forward to the most tomorrow?
I'm just hoping to be a battle, to be honest. I'm hoping every map goes to the last hill or last round, whatnot. Since there's no fans, you got to put on the show.
Game 5, round 11. Dashy versus Kenny. You gunning him to sleep?
Or not. I mean, honestly, like I hope it's like a little cleaner than that. It's crazy. Round 11. Actually, no.
Well, listen, we got 2 incredible teams. We're excited for tomorrow. Winners bracket final. It's going to be nuts. Stay tuned.
Love having Maven and Merc here in Columbus, Ohio. And, of course, shout out to that final question. If we could get a Game 5, Round 11, I want to see that Dashy versus Kenny. AR versus Sub Alley. Who would win it?
Dashy, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Ken.
Kenny!
I'm sorry.
I don't believe it. Let's
I'm
take a
going
look.
with Ken Dog.
Everyone is winning, though, today if you're watching the stream, whether you're on YouTube or
yeah, guys, if you're watching and you've got it on
Make
Twitch,
sure you're linking your account
you
so
can get your YouTube and your Kick if you're watching through their official channel. Go onto their official channel and you can get all your cool stuff by watching.
You can earn simply by linking your account and staying tuned.
You just literally link it, watch it, and you get cool stuff. Simple as that. Pretty cool.
Go to a quick break. When we come back,
but are we ready, chat?
Who's moving into your championship
We're ready!
match? We find out as Optic takes on LA Thieves after this.
Time to go big. Guys, if you are watching and you haven't already, please smash those share buttons for us. get this stream out there as much as we possibly can.
We're on the road. Here comes the rain. So we're here in Southern California. We're about to do some off-roading.
I feel like it's always joked about gamers need to touch grass, but I feel like it's very, very needed for professionals.
I got John Cena on COD, love it. I know, right? I just think some of the shit they bring into COD is a joke. Fucking ridiculous.
So what's the plan? Same crew, but this time we take everything.
Yeah, they absolutely played FaZe out of the park yesterday. They were crazy.
This is a big moment. LaRue is cooking. He comes out of the ground.
Huh?
I think he did. You can see the arrow comes. Here it comes. Oh, by the second. Hugh runs into trouble.
Oh, 4-piece. That is disgusting.
Kenny on the flank. Kenny on the flank. Kenny!
Chat, who are we going for? Come on, let's get it hyped up. If you haven't already dropped your hypes in, let's go.
Welcome back. It's Major 4 of the 2023 season. We are live from Columbus,
Go.
Ohio, as the Call of Duty League continues on Winners Bracket Finals, as LA Thieves has powered through to take on Optic Texas, a squad that has not dropped a match throughout the entirety of our
Yeah, are we ready?
Or now
Are we
at
ready?
Legacy.
Let's get it going in chat.
Alongside Alley Cat and Nameless, and I've got my experts here to make some predictions. But first, we got to take a look at the maps and modes. Allie, I know this is your favorite part of the show, and it's now mine because I see Expo, the new map, is going to be played in this best of 5.
I actually love this battle for both of these teams. I'm a little shocked that
Expo's
Optic
in it.
actually was the team
Nice.
that opted to get rid of. Oh, they didn't pick Fortress. Excuse me, that they didn't pick Fortress versus LADs. I feel like there was maybe a missed opportunity there, but both these teams on Expo, I mean, it's raising some huge question marks.
Nameless, what do you see here?
I mean, it's just, the big thing is that Hydro hardpoint. Texas have been decent at it, 3-2 with Ghosty, but, they're trying to set this hardpoint record. One more win will do it. They're going up against LA Thieves 6-0, stage 3 until now on Hydro hardpoint. It's going to be lit.
Dangerous map number 1. Get your predictions in right now. Are you going Optic?
Yeah,
today?
exactly.
I'm going Optic in this one.
I'm going LA, but trust me later.
We got a split desk chat. You decide as we send it over to our casters. We got Merc and Maven. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you so much.
This
Here
is
we
gonna
go.
be crazy.
This is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, for the most part, our series we've casted throughout the course of the weekend, I mean, like 3-0, just someone gets slapped.
Yeah.
This has potential to be great because you talk about the hardpoint win streak, probably the top 2 teams in hardpoint. Search and Destroy, you got the top 2 players, Draza and Hook. When you talk about overall KD, there's a lot to digest here.
Huh?
I think we're going to war.
I mean, I hope so. Or, I mean, you never know between these two teams, but we just saw this
Stay
online.
in the chat.
It was 3-1 to Optic. Some close games. The one map that, LADs were able to take was that Expo control in a pretty dominant fashion by Octane. He was like 30-13.
Yeah.
The one map that did change from this is this Hydro hardpoint that we are loading into. That series, they played Hotel. Optic, they took that one. So, LA Thieves, they're opted in with this Hydro.
I mean, if you talk about two teams that want to take the water outs and just be annoying, I mean, you look at Envoy, you look at Shotzi. I mean, this is going to be who can keep track of who and get the big breaks when they need to, because neither are great when it comes to rotation percentage, as you see there. Last 2 in the league, but they will break you.
Yeah, no, they absolutely will. Can Optic, can they get that hard point?
What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand the question,
Win streak
Kenzie. Sorry.
record. One, they've tied it right, 11.
Yep.
Winner of this, though, it's our winner's final. Winner of this, right to the final later on today.
An absolutely wild year, and the shotgun is out from Envoys. He's going to take out Dashy, a flurry of kills from Shotzi then, but team kill comes through to knock him out of the action. Beautiful shots there from Big Ken, though. But inside the hard point for now, it'll be
Ghosty is a crazy player.
Joe, this is, I don't know. I don't know which one I have tagged. It's like, whew. God, okay, Kenny is shooting nukes right now. My guy is locked. But you feel like this 1 and 3, and that's 1 and 3 are really big for Thieves.
Oh no, they are. I mean, you have Mercado, Mercado Hardpoint, and right Optic. That's just where that's been their bread and butters. But we'll see. So far, so good for LA Thieves. They're trying to find Shotzi, able to do it on that rotation. They flipped the spawns, Kenny, with a great life to start off the map.
Could you imagine if Thieves somehow managed to knock out fucking
percentage? I think they're going to need a big
Optic
break
here?
here, and Hook, he has just been on another
Could you imagine?
Able to pick up that kill as Envoy was going to spawn out, and there is the break. That is a clean 4 dead for LA Thieves.
Absolutely beautiful. In from Texas, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of breaks here. Maybe who's going to be able to get the insane hold? I'm going to be the last one up, and it's another trifecta up for Texas as they rip 3 out of it. Envoy to his right, to his left, dropping 1. Getting a player into the point for these final 20 seconds. You'll see the 2 rotating on the other side of it. It's going to be Octane and Draws that are trying to get locked. Draws was so good yesterday in spots on this map. We'll see what he's going to be able to do here. Still popping off.
Yeah, it's still, I mean, a little bit, you know, both teams kind of trading the hill time there at P2. So you have this 20-second lead. Draws it now trying to stay alive, play his life. You can see what that does for the setup. Nobody on the hill right now for Optic, as they're just trying to cut off this rotation from the rest of LA Thieves. And with Draws is staying alive, he is just wasting time. Nobody has been in the hill for 15 seconds. And now one player sneaks on up through water. That's going to be Envoy. So another kill to keep Optic off the hill. It has been a scrappy one here at P3. Finally, full control for Optic.
Yeah, we've got like as much time off the clock as we do points in the game right now. I mean, or at least close. You're a minute off the clock already. Just so much contested or just no one in the hard point for these big moments. Flurry kills through, that'll be 4 down. So Thieves able to go big, they'll get into the point. Spawns to come in the backside. You see the 2 players already pushed out for Thieves. 2 and 3 on the minimap. That'll be Draza and Ken this time, fanning out, trying to get set up.
Yeah, that's the scary part though. Okay, one player does spawn all the way out, but you have the rotation here
time,
over to P4. And I think that's just a good job by LA Thieves. I mean, you lose that rotation to P3, but you had Draza staying alive. Envoy was able to find a kill. They kept that very messy to keep this lead. But Shotzi, this guy's, I'm pretty sure, like part dolphin. I don't really know, just flying up. He's able to find 1 kill, but 2 traded back for LA Thieves. Can the break come in? Draza with the drop shot. Beautiful play there to stay alive.
Just kind of lost him, right? We've all been there. You just drop down. Kind of with the iron sight, just lose him a bit, and draws a big win. That's led to Kenny going off. He's at 7 and 7, but a couple of big kills there. They're still on the point. Lead now up to 40 or so. Time dwindling on the hard point. 20 or so seconds.
Big lead for Texas.
Shotzi tries to pull forward. Not going to happen. Kenny and Octane are there to shut that down. About to eclipse the 100-point mark, and yeah, where it was a little bit messy at some of the hard points, no one really be able to get a foothold. There you do a great job if you're Thieves. That's a big chunk of time.
And that just starts with Draza's play. I mean, it's a 2 for 2 on the rotation, and they're able to lock it down for the rest of the time. You have them spawning out front, and yeah, Optic just not able to get that break with how great of break teams they are. Just who's going to find that hold? Maybe that was one of them, but now it's LA Thieves' turn. Can they get in this hill? As we're on board with the Octane, who has just been in such good form, the bait and the switch with Envoy, and they are on the hill. Again, just trying to keep it messy, and Draza, he's behind enemy lines, able to find 2.
You still got the numbers here. If you are Thieves, back into the point goes Envoy.
Endo,
finding kills on outskirts. He's traded out. Now the battle inside the point. It's a messy one. And Shotzi's able to pop in 8-2. The third not going to happen though, is Octane will win it, but with 20 seconds left of the point, now you're thinking of your 3s. We spawned up. How much do we want to send at this? Or do we start worrying about the rotation? And it looks like they had kind of 2 push at it. Maybe starting to push through, but as they win the fight on the point, gonna grab these final.
I wouldn't be able to tell you, Lady Kenji. You might have to just kind of like Google that one, I think.
So it's kind of like,
at least you wouldn't know.
20 seconds.
And the new hardpoint's close, right? It's not like a hike across the map.
Yeah, it's just how they want to fight for this. But, you know, through everything, first rotation, 70-point lead for LA Thieves. I still just look back at, you know, P3 and P4. The difference makers throughout that one. Shotzi, though, trying to find the rotation. He's got the Vaz, he's going to have the help, but Dashy, that is going to be 3 dead. So an opportunity here for Optic to chain 2 hills together. You have P1 control, you have spawns for P2, so get them right back into the game.
And this is just fun, man. 2 teams just battling. You heard Octane in the interview where he was, I think he went on the Scump launch party, just sort of like, this is the best form we've seen a team in, how Texas is playing. I'm just excited to get on land, just the competitor in me, and battle it out, and they're doing exactly that.
Yeah, just the way they've been playing online. He's like, we've been playing them close, but yeah, they have the edge right now. As Kenny able to find 2, he hits the water route through the middle of the map. LAD's trying to get pushed forward. They want pressure on Dome, but just not going to happen. As Optic, they have just held map control this entire time.
They've been able to get him out of the point, though, at times, at least on the tail end of that, so they'll maintain a bit of this lead. But it's Optic Texas that need to find some time. They've only got 90 points within this game. They've got the next setup here. What kind of hold can we get? Let's go to listen in right now with Optic Texas.
There's two left at least. I'm gonna spawn out front, P3. I spawn out front.
Top me. Top back. Yo, what's top bill? What's top bill?
One castle. I can kill castle.
Yeah, what's top bill?
Trying to help me.
I got one.
No, I'm back. Alright, nice.
Yo, I have these guys cut. I'm cutting Q.
Side door. They might spawn in the back on you.
Yeah, they're spawning in the back, I'm pretty sure.
What's spawn Q on that?
Yeah, they spawn in the back.
The rest are in the back.
Warm me.
I'm sliding over you in. I need you.
You really get back, really get.
I'm gonna pressure this.
We can pressure this. I got him in the back. There's one out, P5. Yeah, they spawned out. I'm gonna take it longer left here. You stand up. One guy's one shot bottom now.
Yeah, I'm ironing window. Window dead.
Actually, that wasn't my assist. That was not my assist.
Spawn all that thing.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, he definitely spawned all.
Bottom new, really big octane.
All the way around.
I might have spawned old. That's it.
What all the way around?
Yeah. I spawned all the way out. Alright, yeah.
Just ironing up in the water.
Let's have a good break.
Yeah, we're good.
Take our time.
What's cutting middle? One shot. Draza. He's going P1. What's P1 hut? In the P1 hut.
Yo, top window and then on time.
Yeah,
top window and on time.
Hut, one shot Draza, and then plat. Hut.
And top window and on time. Top window and time.
In hut dead.
Alright, one guy's plat.
Yeah, plot on me. Plot. One's plot.
Yeah, plat. Sunder plat.
Native plat.
Front left corner. I'm absolutely. Left corner. Lane out.
Pipes dead.
Nice. I'm with you. We can break this together. Bro. To the left of it. Yeah.
Probably right dead on time.
I think you really heard how valuable Ghosty is to this team in moments. I think a couple are spawning in the back, but they sure as hell were. I think Droz is the only one that spawned out. Yes, he absolutely was. Just little things like that wasn't my assist, so there's another one there. Just a lot of great comms there from Ghosty.
Well, I mean, he's talking a lot because, I mean, honestly, the guys on his team, they don't talk very often, right? It just feels like when Hook and Shots are kind of in their zone.
No worries, Gail. Thank you for jumping in. Appreciate you.
It's just the way it is. But, yeah, they got impact.
It's not come back at all, really, is it?
But a nice hold there for LA Thieves at P3 to hold this lead right around 30 seconds. Draza playing his life in the back, just being annoying for Optic because they're trying to get on this B4 hill. But Draza continues to find kills. The snake was very close. The trophy's gonna get taken out, but quickly you have the pinch because Draza just bought so much time for his team.
Yeah, and he even got Shotsy weak, and then the push just comes through. Envoy drops 2. Kenny there with him as well. That'll be 3 out of the picture. 1 still remains. That's going to be Shotsy on the deep route. So now similar to what Draza was doing. How annoying can you be? The pinch comes in perfectly with Ghosty. You rip 3 out of it. Octane still just waiting. Draza again working to the back. Deficit down to 20. Lovely shots from Shotsy. Nearly able to put another one to sleep.
Yeah, in the rest of LA Thieves, there's kind of a 2-2 split on those spawns. They spawn P5. They're thinking about this rotation, finding those early kills, but with the rest of this time...
I mean, they've pulled this right back anyway, Meek. This is a pretty big comeback anyway.
Much better here on this, second set of hills for Optic.
And I think maybe if you're Optic right now, you feel pretty good that you're basically in a tie game, considering how absurd Hook has been. He's 12-21 right now, so not really been in that takeover mode he has, but you're still fighting. And that's what stood out with their hard point, though. When someone's having an off map, when they're getting outslayed, they're still in games, they're still winning games.
Oh, no doubt about it, yeah. And it can be tough for some players on this map, right? You have to share a lot of those water routes, the ARs, they have all the power positions. Estraza and Octane. Envoy able to find 3, but there's one more player again, and that is Shotsy. Getting them out of the hill, able to find a second one, and with that, it is going to be 3 dead. That is all Shotsy. With that time, LA Thieves would have been close to winning this game.
And I think that was pretty similar to the last hard point, too. Like, Shotsy, last guy, gets 2, Ghosty follows up with 1, and suddenly you flip the situation on its head. But now right back into the fray goes Thieves. They go 2 for 2 as Dashy's able to win a couple. But Optic still battling, keeping it tight. Within 15 points in this one. Next hard point, ready to pop. They're able to pick the one Optic player out of it. Thieves looking to get set up, keeping them at bay as Envoy. He's in a big position here. How long can he delay them? What kind of kills can he get? Able to pick up 1, just trying to scurry away, but not able to do it.
And yes, it's a lot of focus on the rotation, but LA Thieves could play this around sort of this hill time, right? You'd force them to get a little bit more aggressive, have to get them out of that hill. 90 seconds left on that game clock. Draza just holding down bridge, but it feels like Shotsy really starting to get heated up. Him and Ghosty leading the way for Optic. They're going to get on this time, and this is what we saw on the second set of hills. The P1 and the P2. LADs are going to need a big break in all map control due to this man is going over to Optic.
They're making the run now. Looking for the lead change. Nice little nade there from Octane. We'll get him out of the point, at least for now. Kenny surging on forward as well. What can Dashy do at range? With the best aim in the game. Just not given a chance to win it. Multiple players spawning out deep. The big one going to be maybe Envoy. He's got a hike across the map. At number 7 and Dashy, give me the same thing. You're trekking across, another spawn out. Coming in for Thieves, that is Kenny. So you've got to go. You've got numbers here towards the point if you are Texas for now. There are 2 playing deep, 3rd player rallying in. You find all the kills on mid-rotation. You're in a great spot right here, down 10 if you are Texas.
Wow,
Yeah,
well played,
it's
Dashy.
about a second difference as well.
This is a hell of a comeback if they pull this back,
have to go. And I was worried because there were a couple of players spawning out for both teams. It was basically a 2 versus 2 on the hill. I think they took their time, able to find all the LA Thieves players on rotation, but a big break here needed for LA Thieves. Here they go through the back. As Ghosty knows the pressure is going to be there. Now it's not going to come down to this. Neither team can win on this hill, and on rotation you had Envoy who spawns out, so he's going to try to play his life. But Optic, they said we're going to try and trap you in the back, find all of this scrap time.
Yeah, he was kind of in a position.
The comeback is on, yeah.
Do I go and I pinch the hard point? I just go ahead and rotate. Ops to get the rotation on. You're going to get just over the 240 mark right now if you're Texas. You are set up now. We talk about these teams on this map. Not the best at rotations, but fantastic at breaking. Can Texas get the break?
Oh, nice.
Wants no part of it. Continues to dance with disaster here at... As he gets 2, but look at this
Come
spawn in the back.
on.
They're going to get the kill on to Draza. They're going to pop in the back. I'm not sure if he was just a little bit too far forward or what the case may be.
No, who killed him?
You've got the closer kills now. Closer spawns. If you are Texas, you've got in. 7 points needed, Joe.
Hook won the one-on-one versus Draza. That immediately opened up the spawn for Optic, and as you said, now it's just craziness on P3. 6 seconds needed for Optic, but LA Thieves win the gunfights. Envoy and Draza on the
Can they hold it?
We talk about the 2
Can they hold it?
teams in the world. We're kicking off championship.
Oh my god, this is so close, Chat!
244. Spawning out is Optic, and they've got to go.
Go on, Thieves!
Seconds to get there. Can they?
Oh!
It's gonna happen. 250
Jeez, well done, Thieves. Well held. Holy!
Done. That is one way
Woo!
to get today started.
Wow.
What a map.
What are we saying, Chat? Fuck, we thought, let's be honest, we thought Doug was coming back for that, didn't we?
I thought with Hook winning
Let's be honest.
fight versus Draza there at the end, that was going to be
Holy shit.
popped up.
Yeah, my eyes just weren't there on the mini-map because I know I was watching Seattle the other day. I saw, like, even...
Right, wasn't it?
Live, like,
Fucking
you
hell.
sometimes get that spawn there. But yeah. They get a big pick. They get the spawns. The madness ensues. And what? This was the pick from Thieves instead of which map in the last one? Instead of Hotel. Wow.
That was intense indeed.
Works out. 1 up.
Yeah, now 7-0 since stage 3 on this map, but the streak, sometimes they have to come to an end as we look at the scoreboard. I mean, just a battle between these 2 teams. Everyone putting up numbers. Ghosty with 4,500 damage or close to it. Or we're going to take a look at the last minute or so on this game. It's our scuff play of the game. But yeah, on this rotation, Envoy just says, you know what? I'm going to rotate. We're going to lock this down. They're one of the best P3 teams with what we've seen this weekend. But watch number 8 at the bottom of the mini-map. Hook is really the one who makes this a little bit crazy. Because you have everything going right if you're LA Thieves, right? Kenny jumps out, finds 2 kills. You're thinking this could be clean, a clean hold with all map control. But that bottom gunfight, bang. As soon as those 2 players spawn up, it's right where they want them to be. And you're thinking this is going to be Optic. They're going to close this out.
And Draza had the read too. Like he picks it up at the perfect time. He just gets gunned.
Who was it? Draza again off a spawn. Him and Envoy making plays on the hill. Kenny with the water routes. And now with P3, as soon as you leave the back spawn, boom. LA Thieves get those spawns.
I honestly thought I would love to be in phase cam. Mate, I think everyone would love to be in phase cam. That would be a dream come true, eh?
Man, you're getting multi-kills into skirmish on the point. Like, you're popping everywhere.
And that's why you saw both of our teams on P2, P3 sort of not always on the hill, respecting each other's position on the map and making sure they had map control.
Well, that's why we were down to, what, like a minute or so on the play clock at one point. Like,
the passion there is real. Like, I love it. I play with that passion when we play.
Quite here, but, well, you see the reaction there. And it's just one of those things now where if you're Optic, you've been on this crazy stretch. You've won so many hard points. You know it's their pick, but you're still probably a little frustrated, like, all right, the streak's dead, but time to bounce back, and maybe we can do it here in Search, and this is where they've been terrific.
Oh, they absolutely have, especially this map. They 6-1 to LA Thieves just a couple of weeks ago. One of their best Search and Destroy maps, and you talked about maybe, you know, the two leading the way in Search and Destroy this weekend, Draza and Hook. I'm thinking if you want a bounce back map from that man, it's on this map. We've seen so many plays out of him here.
Yeah, and I don't think Hook's the reason you lost the map by any stretch. That's a
good
tough
map.
one.
That was a great call.
That was fantastic. It's one of those things, like, expectations lately for him are so nuts because he's just been otherworldly. I mean, his stats have been absolutely ludicrous. But we're going to take a look at the Monster Energy pregame. This is what we were looking at here. And you take a look at the Fortress Search and Destroy. That is their home. Best first blood percentage in the CDL. Won it 4 times in a row, as you said. Ghosty and Hook build off a dominant win versus New York. They have been so good. But I love the listening, man, with Ghosty. Just like every like important bit of information, where they might be spawning, who they might be missing. It's got to be exhausting. But I asked him, he said it's not a lot exhausting, but he was on it.
Oh, it's exhausting, but we're going to take a look at LA Thieves this time with our Monster Energy pregame to see what we got for them. Oh, that is coming next. Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
We're getting there. We're getting there, Joe. We're twisted, dude. We're having fun, man.
There we go. That's my
matchup.
No, absolutely is. But must convert first bloods. Better this time on Fortress Search and Destroy. They had 4 first bloods, but they lost those rounds. They lost 1-6. Then repeat your Expo Control dominant win from qualifiers. Octane, he was that guy, as I said. They beat Optic 3-0 on it.
Well, yeah, when we looked at this, we were thinking Thieves need to win 1 and 3. Optic 2 and 4. We're going 5. That's how it looked. It doesn't always play out that way, but that were our thoughts.
Yeah, what do you reckon? Do we reckon LA Thieves can close this out now?
LA Thieves, you know,
what do you reckon?
Teams, they played 4
I mean, obviously
times,
this one is now in favour of Optic because it's their favourite map and so on and so forth, and they haven't lost in so many. But
4-0 for LA Thieves in this.
What do we reckon?
But before we get there, we're headed to Fortress
2-5, 8-4. See, this is all Optic.
Well, Optic's play around 8-4.
All Optic of those stats.
Ghosty, a much different beast.
And it's one of those things too, though. Like, if you're Optic, and not that you're a young team, you're a relatively new team. You know, you've been so good in hard points. You're starting all these series up, right? Like, you're starting every series up 1-0. Is it a big deal? Like, you just kind of go in a hole early and you're looking to rebound?
I don't think it's a big deal at all. Like, as good as their, hard point has been, Search has been right behind it.
True.
It's been right there.
That's why they've been so scary. They've just been so good in 4 out of the 5 modes, and they get going quickly into this one. Ghosty, Shotzzy, locating the kills. Draza has been a hero, but now he's in a 1 versus 4 as Texas picked them apart. Hipfire hits a bullet, but that'll be it. And, well, yeah, not worried about the map 1. Come in, kick them in the forehead.
Yeah, but when they go by stats, these guys play it all the time, all day, don't they? I think it's kind of, it's a given in some of them. Like, look at that, they just literally 4-0'd them.
Like, what, 70-ish? Somewhere
crazy.
80 points.
Yeah.
So LA Thieves had that hot start, but it felt like, second half, their guns were getting warmed up.
Just jumped in and put them 4-0, like, straight off the bat.
Like, going into this round 2. Clean and dominant there from Optic in the round 1. I mean, you get a kill from everybody. Fantastic start.
You love a good little team, Ace. Envoy just trying to sneak outside of these doors. Draws a very aggressive with LA Thieves. Just pushing right into Fortress as they're able to find a couple of kills. Now it's a 2-on-3. Dashy's able to take down Octane. I don't know where Ghosty is just yet, and Dashy's able to find another one. They're trying to hunt him down. They do. But where is Ghosty? Envoy says, hello, that's a free kill. I'll take it.
Yeah, he goes to maybe get the trade, and he's right in behind. A 1-1 now. His team's kind of feeling each other out here in the early going. But yeah, that's about as free as he's going to get. Envoy's like, hello there, Ghosty.
They're just very aggressive, right in art, LA Thieves. They just go right through the bottom. You saw Kenny, you saw Envoy. They were able to open that up. Sorry, Draza. Get that first blood and play behind it. And that's one of those things, you just played online. They've been studying the VOD. This is all about sort of your preparation, trying to hard counter as much as possible.
With the way scrims are going, the way this Optic team has been playing, I mean, if you're Thieves, you're thinking this is who we're playing. This is who we got to get past. 100%. Wonderful opening Again from Thieves, just picking them apart. The first round success, a thing of the distant past at this point, but Ghosty, a chance if he can get away. The read is there, but the pinch is in, nowhere to go. Just stuck between a rock and a hard place and can't get out.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's just 4 LA Thieves players alive. Yeah, he's able to take down 2.
That's a 1v3, maybe.
Yeah, they trapped him in. He knew it. They were waiting for Draza to work that pinch. But it starts with that first blood. Shotzi just jumping in that top window. Draza, yeah, he knows he's going to do that a couple of times a map.
Yeah. A 2-1 now to Thieves. 0-3 start from Octane, but the rest of the team stepping it up big time. Dashy and Ghosty leading the way on the other side of it. He gets eyes on one for a second. Try to take that 5 minutes of double chow in. Double chow, and he gets both pretty weak. Tags into either player.
I mean, just look at this. Just how quick they know.
Everything hidden.
The early setups there for Optic, kind of where they want to take it. Yeah, they take this fight. All right, then watch the top windows. Get those nades and stuns ready. So they're up in a 4 versus 2. Envoy going to have to dodge the nade, and he does. Octane now on the board. Just like that, it's a 1 versus 4 for Hook.
Saw Ghosty take a few steps towards a miracle. What does Hook have in his bag? Not able to finish it. Draza with the rechow, and Hook will go down after the good start from Optic. 3 straight now from Thieves.
And that's just Kenny and Draza. They were doing it on, the first defensive round. They took an early fight. They did it right again. This time on Adachi.
And, like, do you feel like this game, too, is the difference between whether this goes 5 or could be a 3-0 just because the Expo, or not putting that much stock in the Expo?
I'm not doing, I don't know, just going to, I'm going to enjoy this. Who knows? One map at a time, Maven, one round at a time.
Well, I just mean the control's been the one, like, kind of constant for Thieves. I feel like Texas got to be feeling the pressure a little bit within this map, too. 5 in a row for Draza. So we talked about that, like Draza and Hook being kind of top 2 in search.
Make sure you've got some time to practice this week. We've got a tournament to play on Friday.
There you go. The first blood now from Hook. Shotzi involved in the action, and just like that, flip the switch. Texas starting to light it up as Ghosty wins his one-on-one, and everybody gets gunned to sleep. Hook with 2 in the round, and maybe that's what you need, because just get Hook rolling. Like, that is a guy, I don't know, man. When he gets in his bag, borders are unstoppable. Just got to reach in there and get going.
Well, they just slowing it down. Just not. I mean, you can see with the way LA Thieves want to play this. It's quick first bloods, just taking it to them, and Hook even pulling out attack there, just holding an angle, just force it. If they want to take gunfights, all right, slow down, play together, take those team shots. That's exactly what that round was.
Yeah, Meep, if you're still watching, make sure you get yourself some free time this week, throughout the week, so we can get some practice in for Friday night.
There's the footsteps all over the place beneath him. Daddy now pop. Can Hook find the opening? It's going to be Envoy with the first blood via the nade. Eyes on a 1. Players dropping all over the place. Tough gunfight now. We'll see if the nade can hit. Not going to happen. The shot's on through. I believe Flank maybe comes in as well. And a quick and control 1 there from Thieves, up 4-2.
Yeah, I mean, it's just these early deaths for Optic on offense. That's really it. I mean, just nice shots here from Envoy, but they're taking it to him. On their defensive rounds, it's impressive. You have to give props to LA Thieves. We'll see what Optic, opts to do. Nice offensive round to try to deal with that counter. Maybe just play a little bit back. Maybe just go for a quick, sort of A-plant we've seen in the past.
A big round here for Optic Texas. Try and keep this within a round and avoid that 5-2 hole.
So you can see the way LA Thieves are playing this. This time you have Octane all the way back forklift watching. In case there's a flank coming in, the rest of the team going to try to work this a bomb. There we go. Nice peek from Shotzi. Able to find that first blood, and things now going to slow down, but Kenny does find Hook.
Yeah, you're in this tournament on Friday, you dipstick.
Yeah, this reminds me of like early Fortress, just a stalemate at the double doors. Bomb planted 3 versus 3. Ghosty, Shotzi, Dashy, in desperate need of a play. Shotzi had the opener, just gets away. Kenny thought he had one.
Yeah, talk about an off angle right there from Kenny. I like that spot a lot. Just doesn't have the crossfire. Now the double chow coming in. The team chow is in, but Dashi.
No.
Detective himself takes down his teammate. Now it's a 1 versus 2 for Dashi. Can he make up for it?
Not a ton of time. 20 seconds to go. Deddy about to run out. Hoped he could find one. Not going to happen, and not going to win that gunfight in the back versus Octane. The team kill, I mean, it's an unfortunate little sequence there where you're both just trying to double chow, but...
Well, Shotzi's weak still from Kenny, probably. That might just be one bullet. Might just be one bullet in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens. You can see the way, again,
I mean, that's a beautiful double chow. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, the
Me,
way
you,
Optic played their
and Timmy.
defense the last couple rounds, a lot of players with their tax out, so... Yeah, taking the same route, taking that same chow. We'll see now what they opt to do on offense. Just the way LA Thieves have been looking.
Draza still just brilliant in search and destroy. 7-2 currently. Good Thieves close it out 6-2. Been pretty commanding and efficient with those first bloods, and there's another one. Draza gets it, Kenny follows it up, then Dashi with a lovely double gives him a chance, but suddenly he's in another 1 versus 2. It happens so damn quickly. Now I was waiting for the information for the players.
It's Kenny and Draza. They're just they're seeing what's open, finding info. They're just hitting it. They just hit right through Art, right through side stairs. I mean, luckily Dashi was there for the cleanup, so we had the chance in a 1 versus 2, but Bomb is down. See if he can keep this map alive, or LA Thieves are going to go up 2-0.
Listen, this guy has some of the more impressive search and destroy plays ever, but in trouble now especially. Gets ripped down to 26 HP, 35 seconds on the clock.
I think he worked this well, though. They don't know he crossed back.
Can he get a freebie? Yes, he can. There's one. 1 versus 1 now, 30 seconds to go for Dash.
Best thing for him as well. Deddy resets on that kill. It was just about to run out.
Octane. Dashy. Oh my sweet child of mine. He's gonna hear him. He's gonna hear him right as the Deddy runs out. Octane just perfectly tucked behind the truck. It's a dramatic affair there in the final round, but Optic thus far stunned.
Honestly,
Well, I missed that. Did fucking Thieves just go 2-1 up? 2-0 up?
Maybe a teammate saw something. Like, when you're spectating, you see something right through that truck. I thought he was spotted.
Yeah, like he saw a foot or a shadow or something, right?
What a read, but...
I'd love to hear the comms there if it was like, never mind, I'm tripping type thing, or if... Unbelievable. Thieves. They take the first 2. Up 2-0, and they're going into a mode where that'd be the one spot they've really had the advantage in this matchup, the control. So now if you are Texas, you are a relatively new and surging team. You are hitting peak form, but now you are tested harder than you have been really since the final, or maybe the loss to London.
Major.
The loss to London, yeah, since the last major where you had to make that run and you're in that final.
Well, they beat London. It wasn't a loss. It was
still a big test, though, I think. Just like you were close to maybe losing that one, but this down 0-2, it's a massive test. They got to dig deep.
See what they need started. As you said, headed to that Expo control, and maybe LA Thieves fans who are a little bit worried seeing Fortress Search and Destroy popping up again after just getting 6-1s. But this is just a team, again, it comes down to that preparation. I mean, just felt like on defense, okay, where are we going to find the first blood? And then they knew exactly what Optic wanted to do. They played so aggressive through Art, and that's just a lot of props to Kenny and Draza. Those two were fun to watch.
Well, that's why we've always been pretty confident Thieves are going to get there eventually. Just talking to their coaching staff, they put in a ton of time. Yeah. They steadily improve over the course of the year, and they get to a spot they're a terrifying force. Right now, they are exactly that, up 2-0 within this series.
Not done yet.
But Optic Texas, yeah, exactly. We are not done yet. Looking to bounce back with the reverse sweep. It's all going to start on the Expo coming up after this break.